Oh, hi everyone. This is the energy reading, clearing and healing. Because, like I say, if you're new, everything I do is clearing energy and healing energy as well. Um, Not just reading cards. So, this couch is very squeaky, but I don't think it actually comes through on the Zoom. So I'll try not to move about too much. Um, so yeah, everything I say is channeling. So before I even start using the cards, everything that I say is going to mean something to somebody listening to this. Each time I keep saying it like that, it's reminding me of the I can never remember his surname, but it's Dermot somebody, and he has got a song called Someone to Somebody. So you might want to listen to that. But also he's got a new song out with Ella Henderson called All For You, I think it is, because that's what I just used for the music shorts. Um, and again, I just very quickly, like intuitively do that, right? So, but the gist of that is it's quite sad, you know what I mean? Because it's somebody realizing how they feel. Well, actually, it's not. If you listen to the, I haven't analyzed it, like, I haven't listened to it too many times, but from when I heard it before and then when I used it there, it's like, um, it's like the guy saying, I should have done this and I should have done that, and I hope whoever you're with treats you better than me, basically. So that might be the case for somebody watching this. Like I said, with Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but like I always say, it really doesn't matter, right? The third house is Gemini, and that's important because it's the house of communication. There's been a lot of Gemini cards coming up indicating communication. Um, Also, Gemini's a twin, so that's why it's important because I never got around to that bit. This channel is for healing twin flames, so your own inner divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and whatever's going on between you and your twin. And at some point during this, it's going to be my 11:11. So I'll see if they guide my eyes up to that. Um, I was going to say that'd be quite weird if it was 11:11 on the recording and 11:11 on the time, but it will no, it won't quite be in alignment, but not far off. So maybe something's not far off being in alignment of a union here. So right now as well on mute, the song that's on is Collide Howie Day. Now I thought, God, is this the Cancer reading? Because this is like hashtag all the feels. But again, where the Pisces moon is in my chart, I am actually always in my feels. So that's actually, I feel really quite proud of myself that I was able to film 3 videos on camera today, because I'm usually very, very needing time myself during a Pisces moon. But again, it's because I'm just, like I said, I'm using that carrot of like my reward is just like actually giving, put it this way, if I actually like don't do any recordings from um I'm going to say Boxing Day rather than Christmas Day, because to be honest with you, because I'm just having a really chilled Christmas Day, because I'm doing stuff with my family like right before Christmas, because like I've already done some of it right before Christmas and like right after. So my actual Christmas Day, I'm actually having like, the most chilled, quiet one ever. And like I was saying to my mum the other day, I was like, actually, like that might be quite therapeutic for me, because I always like to get dolled up on Christmas Day, because you know how um the way that I see it is people are either somebody that likes to get all their sparkly stuff on and dressed up on Christmas Day, even if you're just sort of sitting about your house, or but for me, often I usually am going to like my family's house, you know what I mean? So it's like I am leaving my own house to go. So it's like if you're getting dressed anyway, I always just think, well, why not like, get dolled up? It is Christmas Day. But a lot of people are like all about the jammies on Christmas Day, aren't they? Like even if you were going to somebody's house, like fucking getting your wellies on and your onesie and going to someone's house. And I think either's great. It's really about, what floats your boat, I suppose, or getting the ugly Christmas jumper on. But for me, like I said, I'm like, oh, maybe it's time for me to change things up a bit, because it's but put it this way, if I actually want to like if I want to kind of still get dressed and put on something nice for me, I will. But I suppose I'll only really be doing that if I decide that I'm gonna come and join yous like on a live stream or something, or like record a quick, I don't know, hello Christmas. That's the thing. Like I might just do that because to be honest, I'm not being funny, guys, but I just want an excuse to wear my nice new top. So, but it might not even be here. So, and actually, it might come down to it, and I still want to come in a live stream, and I'm in my jammies because I've got lots of new Christmas jammies already. So, although one of them was sold out, I'm like, oh no. The thing is, like, oh, so I don't know what this is going to have to do with it, but I was like really looking forward to new like sort of everyday boots arriving, and something was telling me, I thought, I bet you they're going to be too big, even though they're a normal size. And they've arrived, and it's like, what the actual fuck, man? It's just feels like a whole shoe size up. So I'm in that dilemma of do I just deal with it? Because if I send them back for the right ones, it's going to come like it's going to come ages away. But I don't know. I'll decide that after. But yeah, but the things that were good were my jammies. So that's all I'm really bothered about. I'm joking. It's not all I'm bothered about, but right. So now the Selena Gomez song, "The Heart Wants What It Wants," has just come on, so that might be meaningful too. So again, obviously, that's like what it sounds. It's like, you can't help. The heart wants what it wants, and that is obviously a female singing it. But that could be a female divine masculine, or that could be a divine feminine female. So I think I've said everything I usually say, but if not, check one of my usual videos that isn't going through the star signs, because again, it is quite tedious when you have to say, it's just tedious, full stop, when you have to say the same thing all the time. What was another one I was going to say? So yeah, I do feel that All For You song might have some sort of relevance for whoever this is going to connect with, just for the fact that I'd done that music shorts not long before, and then I was just listening to it before I came on again, like, my guide sort of made me do that, so it feels like it is relevant. Um, and again, I probably do feel it is because it is a house of communication too. So it's just, and like you said, if you really sort of, from what I've gathered when you listen to that, it's like it's not one-sided. It's like basically both people feeling the same, but nobody speaking up, which is the most annoying of situations, which usually goes on with twin flames. But so let's just say, all right, I've spoke that long, it actually is going to be 11:11 in 2 minutes. So we're getting started at 11:11. How's that for you? So the 11:11 portal, I feel, had a lot of significance to the masculine that I'm going to pick up during this. I mean, I say that I channel a collective of divine masculines, but I tap in, and also when I tap into divine masculine, I'm going to say him and he. When I tap into divine feminine, I'm going to say she and her. So just change it however it fits for you. It's just the easiest way for it to come through, right? So let's just get on with this. I think I've got all the same decks as I used last night, right? And I think I tidied up after I'd done it last night, right? Because I like to keep my cards through in the office so that I can keep it separate, so I can just chill, but because because I'm planning on doing two a night and getting them done by Friday, I think I'm just going to leave the same sets of cards through here. So that makes more sense. But if I've not got exactly the same ones, tough shit kind of thing. Sometimes I just choose completely different decks, but anyway, like I said, I think most people that are tuning into me, you're just getting it that it's good to watch them all. So, and thank you for liking them, because I appreciate that. That right now, Aries and Taurus have got 31 and 30 views on the other one, and 8 and 7 likes. So, but we could do a wee bit more likes than that, guys. So remember to like the video, because it does help the channel grow, and we want to get to 777. That's all I ask for. By Christmas Day, I would like to be at 777. And if we're at 777, I'll come on and say hi for a wee bit on Christmas Day, whether I'm in my jammies or dolled up. It's 11:11 now. Maybe that's a good sign. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm quietly confident that we're going to be at 777 or above that by Christmas Day. So it's still a week away. So going by how it's been going, but I'm being humble because it has stayed still sometimes. So right. So in the past, what was going on with, now, like I said, it's for Gemini, but you've all got a third house and you've all got Gemini somewhere in your chart. And Not Afraid Anymore, a 50 Shades of Grey song has just come on the Spotify, as I said that. So somebody's not afraid anymore. So in the past, how did the feminine see the masculine? Let your fears dissolve. Oh God, look at this full moon in Cancer, and that's the full moon that's on the 26th, 27th, depends on where you are in the world. So And you know, these are timeless, but I do feel some of these are real time, but you can let me know. But like I said, most things I do are timeless. Being the nature of a seer, I tap into past, present, future, and really quite far in the future. So always check out ones from like 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. It's crazy how much these things can resonate. They keep showing me things that I've done from a year and 2 years ago that are making sense now. So I feel that the feminine had a lot of feelings for this masculine, but there was similar to what I've done. I think it was just last night, or it's something I've done recently. Like there was a fear from previous things. That's what I feel. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Now let's go to this deck. What else for the feminine in the past towards this masculine? Passion, yeah. So there was a lot of feelings and there was a lot of passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I feel it was, you know what I mean? It's like you can kind of get the gist from that card. It's like um there was a lot of attraction, there was a lot of passion. I feel the feminine even had some sort of feeling that this could be something more in the future because we've got you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, right? So, and we've also got this could be the one you've already met a romantic partner you seek. So I feel whoever the feminine is in this that's going to resonate with this, it's like you had stronger feelings toward the masculine than you let on to them or others or maybe everyone. Maybe you were kind of, I feel there might have been an element of lying to yourself a bit. Um, but it was what was behind that was I feel trauma from past experiences. Yeah, so this is quite similar to what I picked up on last night, but makes sense for twin flames and who I've helped over the years. Right. And it makes sense for, you know, masculines too, but let's see, where was the masculine in the past towards the feminine? Go for it. Oh God. Passionate too. New moon in Aries. So yeah, the masculine was just like fired up and raring to go when they seen this feminine. They were like, yep, give me a bit of that. Oh my God, they really were passionate. New moon in Leo shine. So I feel um, this masculine, again, like I said, you're not going to hear me too often, but it's probably because I said that now they're making me do it. But it's like I say, keep me humble. This masculine could have strong fire. Like they could have strong like Aries and Leo, or just they could have a really heavy stellium in Sagittarius or Aries or Leo or something like that, you know, just something very fun and playful energy. Um, but like, you know, this is beautiful energy. Like, you know, I actually know somebody with an Aries Sun, Leo Moon. That's one of my best pals has got that, and she has just such a fun, bubbly energy. But they've also got new moon in Cancer, relax. So there's something quite interesting about that, that the masculine has new moon in Cancer and the feminine has full moon in Cancer. There was passion and feelings for both in the past. And then the full moon in Leo go wild is actually behind it as well. And then we've got the full moon in Scorpio. So again, I need to stop somewhere, but it's like a lot of passion, a lot of sexual desire, and this feminine brought out the passion in this masculine, and there was feelings there. But the new moon, you know, you can't see what's going on when it's a new moon. So again, I feel the masculine hid their feelings from the feminine. But you see, that makes sense because if the feminine was masking and didn't could admit it to yourself, if you're the feminine, then the masculine mirrored you back and did the same. I just saw heart to heart conversations and true love has come out again. So true love. So and this is the um oh wow, yeah, this is the I was thinking it was like on the next, but this is masculine. This is in the past. So again, not only did the masculine have passion, fire, playful energy, the masculine felt like this was true love. So be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. But because this is a past, I feel this again is a repeating message of this masculine felt that fate had put you together, like that is true love and it was meant to be. Powerful. But you just never told each other. Um, had to be said, didn't it? But anyway, it's all part of the journey. So present, let's use the tarot for that. So, and I've actually a lot of these decks I've been using, like I've only been using like half the cards because the other ones were like kicking about somebody else. But I'm not trusting. I just know that like this one, that was only half the deck, so I've found the other half. So we might get some juicier ones like I love you and what's the other one? I want you. I don't think I Want You came out yesterday because I think that was there, but so where is this feminine presently towards the masculine? Where are they, or whatever comes out, and I'll see what. Oh dear. So completion is what this Ten of Swords says, but the Ten of Swords is painful endings. It can be betrayal as well, some kind of heartbreak, healing, could be healing some sort of trauma. But I mean, the good news is when you get to the Ten of Swords, like, and it's also, it can be backstabbed. So if this is towards the masculine, I'm sorry to say there could have been some kind of betrayal from the masculine. Oh God, yeah, especially because I just felt some heat in my crown chakra, and then I cut the deck at the tower. So, oh my God, and that particular tower's got a dragon on it, and next year's the year of the dragon. Look at all the lightning bolts too. I think something pulled the rug out from under something has already pulled the rug out from under this feminine, or because this is present energy, something could be going to do that in the future. So again, like, that is just a message coming through. Okay, let's just see now what. Now, it could be two things, right? It could be either that a betrayal has happened recently or something painful that the feminine is already aware of, or it could be that, because I'm just sort of piecing it together with Gemini, it's like it could be that the masculine is going to be telling the feminine something that is some kind of shocking, painful news, or it could even be about them that just upsets you for them, but it could be that it upsets the feminine. But let's just see, where's the masculine at presently? We'll see with the message cards. I don't know, actually, that song is really sad though, because like it just sounds like the song is about two people that haven't forgot each other, but they're not doing anything about it. Six of Pentacles, kindness though, but this is the giving and receiving. This is wanting to give. The masculine's wanting to give in equal balance and receive the feminine's love back. But there's fear there because we've got the Nine of Wands, and that's the wounded warrior. Could even be defensive energy. But this particular card says fear. And so there is sort of ending that the masculine. I feel the masculine's coming at the end of some kind of karmic end and karmic completion. And in this case, it could just be facing their own fear. I mean, there could be, there no doubt is other karmic stuff going on, but ultimately, this masculine is coming towards the feminine. But because I said feminine first, it might be like a female masculine or something, but it's because it'll be different bits for different people, but it's like this masculine wants to now give equally. I feel, to heal this feeling of a painful ending. I feel this masculine wants to heal things with kindness because it says kindness. Yeah, they do, because then we've got the Four of Wands, the twin flame. That's my energy. That's why I usher in the unions, because my birthday number is celebration. This masculine wants to I keep saying that though. This feminine, oh, I've done it again. This masculine wants to come in and celebrate and give equally after some kind of painful ending. Okay. So that's what we're working with, and we'll put that over there. If we might use them again, but we'll just see. So let's get the feminine. Does the feminine want to stay at the masculine to go along with the Ten of Swords? Some kind of completion energy or betrayal or whatever is relevant. I know you want to contact me, follow your heart and do it. That one doesn't come out a lot either. So that's quite interesting that came out, because what I was actually just sort of thinking to myself there is it almost feels like the feminine's in an energy of that kind of I've said this before in other ones, but like exhaustion of the end of the year and like reflecting over everything that's happened between like herself, himself, and the masculine, and just wanting to reach some kind of completion, you know what I mean? Because it's like, and come to some kind of, it reminds me of the therapy, the twin flame therapy that I done earlier, was like mending something, you know, like getting some kind of closure. And the feeling, and I feel this masculine, this feminine can feel, done it again, so it's going to mean something to some people. We have got some male divine feminines and female divine masculines. I feel that's why I keep doing that. Confusing, isn't it confusing as well though, right? You know how when I say, I say female divine masculines and male divine feminines, but I've heard some people refer to it differently, which is even all kinds of other kinds of confusing as well, when some people are referring to the feminine but saying they're in the masculine. Oh god, anyway, everyone does it their own way, but it just gets confusing. So anyway, this feminine can feel that the masculine wants to come in and give equally and celebrate a union and bring in union. So it's like the feminine's like, do it already. Patience. And stand up for yourself, you deserve to be respected. So the feminine can, I'll just put, it's my messy wee writing, so I'll put that there. So it's like, in fact, I'll put it facing me so that I can remember. Yeah, that makes more sense. So the feminine can also feel that there is something that the masculine needs to stand up for themselves. I don't even mind that some think I'm crazy for believing you'll remember us, they'll see in time. And so the masculine has, you and I were too young. So there was some element of right person, wrong timing here. And so many things remind me of you. And that, in a wee bit, again, like I said, I've only heard that song, like, I think I heard it once, and then literally I felt guided to use it for the shorts tonight, and then I was listening again before I came in here. So, you know what I mean? I don't know all the words, but it's like, I like both of them. So that's why I'm going to like that song. Do you know what I mean? But it is just that kind of two people haven't forgot each other. But also it seems like there's some kind of pride at standing in the way of reaching out to one another. It's time for me to heal now. So this masculine feels like they're going through a dark night of soul, or they've been going through a dark night of soul, I would say, because they're coming in for union. And there's something about, this one's been coming out a lot today, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So that could be the element of pride that we're picking up on, like someone's been moving through that. We both know I'm not for you. I feel it's like pride and not feeling good enough. But I want you. And that's the moment that someone's like, fuck it. It's never never. So that, and that actually kind of is what that song's like, I would say. Because I'm sure he's singing something about, like, you know, I hope he's treating you better than me. Like, don't let it get to that stage, masculines. Right. So, or maybe you already have. Maybe like some masculines have let that, maybe people have let somebody slip away in this one. Who knows? There might be bits and bobs will resonate for different people. But it's never over. It's like a notebook. With a twin flame, even if you've let somebody slip away, I'm sure you could probably get them back pretty easily. So, but don't play with people's emotions out there. Male, female, divine feminine, divine masculine. You shouldn't play with fire like that. What else does the masculine want to say? This is where I feel they're at. Now, yeah, look, I'm making a plan to come back to you. So I want you, and I'm making a plan to come back to you. But I feel this one's been making a plan and they're coming back soon. But like I say, how fucking soon is a piece of whatever? I can't even talk. So I feel this masculine's gonna be a bit lost for words. I can picture a life with you. So they've been picturing a life with you, they want you, and they've been making plans to come in. I feel they've been healing commitment issues, and I'm sorry for lying to you. Because it said I'm not ready for commitment, but it was in reverse. So we'll use some of these to mix it up a bit. I tried to be happy with someone else, but it backfired. And I did say that, although I said at the start, this might just be their own fear. I feel that they did, they did try to move on with other people, but they just couldn't. Like, they couldn't forget the feminine. And no wonder, because the masculine got true love and fated. Like, and I'm totally obsessed with you, please be mine. And now this feels like someone's really awakened to this love and they're coming in strong. I feel it was vulnerability that kept, fear of being vulnerable that kept them away. I'm terrified of being vulnerable with you in case I get hurt. I'm sorry, you're the one, and I know we're meant to be together. There's the same message. So this masculine's not really too different from how they felt it in the past. Like, they know that you're meant to be together. And this does kind of Yeah, I'd feel that song is really, that's clever that they gave me that song. It's quite an accurate representation of what is coming through here. That it's like, yeah, I just feel it is. So hidden influences, the kipper and the Swedish cards is what I've said that we're using for that. So, oh, but wait a minute. Is that because I didn't have those cards yet? I've got the other ones now. I've got the original fuckery, so we'll use kipper, energy, or oh, wait a minute. Oh no, no, that's what I've left through there, but that really doesn't matter. I'll use these ones and these ones. So, oh, main male, so right away, the hidden influences are this main male. So this is for the feminine, so it's all about the masculine for the feminine and false person. But this is what I mean by, although I'm saying this is the hidden influences for the feminine, unfortunately, it feels like the hidden influence for the feminine is the masculine was hoodwinked by a false person. Not like I'll say, this guy was wearing a mask, so he attracted somebody else that wasn't who they said they were. So this feels like past energy, but it could be more present past, or it could be, well, it isn't going to be present because this guy's coming in. But this is what they have dealt with previously, and I'm just noticing it's the 18 and it's 18th today, so the 18 is the moon card. Secrets, it can be deception as well, or it can be seeing through lies and deception, because I was born on the 18th and I'm good at seeing through lies and deception and I can't stand lies. But yeah, it's very psychic energy. Secret is secrets. There's that makes sense now. I feel whatever information is coming towards the feminine from the masculine could be that sort of painful end, but it's like it's an end, but it feels like it's going to be painful to hear some of this stuff, but then you'll be moving forward, celebrating together. It's just kind of like getting out of the way kind of thing. And it might be known or it might be not known. So what else? One more for the feminine. Mature, mature women. So two things. It could be, this is quite specific, but it could be that the false person that the masculine was with is younger than the divine feminine. Or it could be that this is like an older woman that is a hidden influence to the masculine that was, and I feel these two are in cahoots. Like, so this could be like a karmic's mum, a karmic's older sister. It could even be the masculine's mum that's in with the feminine. It could be all these different. So I'm not going to speak to everyone, but that's quite specific. So that's what's hidden towards the feminine. But again, if it's a high priestess, it won't really be hidden. The feminine will have some sort of feeling that's probably very on point. But that's where you don't know until you're told. But I feel that fits with what came out with the tarot, the Ten of Swords and the Tower card. Yeah, that really makes sense. So, oh, wait a minute. No, I think I'll just, that's what I mean, and then I won't forget. So the masculine now, what's the hidden influence for the masculine? So it could be about what's going on in the feminine's life towards the masculine like that, but we'll just see. It usually just, it more comes out what's going on with the masculine, you see, because it's just the way that I channel it. Distant horizons. Well, this is good though. This is a masculine. What's hidden is they're going to be breaking away from the chains that bind them. Whether it's somebody that is recently breaking away or broken away from karmic feminine energy, and it feels like this is what I mean. It feels like two karmic feminine energies. It feels like a younger female and an older female, and like you said, who the connection is, you'll know if this is yours, or you might not know. But it's like on the distant horizon card, though, I really do feel that somebody that's like they're bringing 33 and 6 is 9. They're bringing something to an end, to anchor in with the feminine, and we saw that with the union card. So what else is a hidden influence for the masculine? Community, yeah. Oh, here we go again. So remember the other day I kept pulling through tribe? So I really do feel there's two things, right? It could be that there's a community around this masculine that are supporting them. to go off and towards their feminine. And the feminine could live quite far away with it being distant horizons, but it's just, moving away from a community towards where they want to go. But I'm more was getting a sense the masculine's moving to distant horizons away from a community for some sort of reason. And which would make sense if there's beef with these feminine energies, whatever's going on there. What else? Courtship, yeah, for a courtship. And this is why I love these cards, because it's just so accurate. And again, like I said, like I always say, I'm channeling, the guides are talking through me, but I don't know, I just love the energy of these. Because they're honest, you know what I mean? It's good and bad. I think that's why I like them. But it's like, yeah, the masculine's wanting to set off an adventure away from a community. I do feel there's support from some people for some masculines. Other people, there actually just isn't. And the masculine knows that when they make that journey to the feminine, that's where the support is. So that's what we're dealing with here. And again, it's probably that is hidden from the feminine. And I feel like I feel this masculine's quite concerned about the feminine not realizing how highly honored she is. So I wouldn't usually say that with him, but that's what came out. And what do we need to know? Fuckery or anything coming out here for the feminine? Get in your heart, it misses you, get the fuck out your head. So I feel this feminine, you might have been quite stuck in your head, overthinking, get in your heart, it misses you. But I mean, seriously do, because the more you're in your head, your masculine will get stuck in their head, and that's where the masculine spends most of their time. So get into your heart. And what other fuckery is going on, or anything can come out of this text. Let's just see. Right, so unhealthy attachment. So this is for the feminine, remember. So I feel the feminine might have it's something to do with overthinking, or it's some kind of habit that doesn't serve you. So it's just been brought to your attention that is something that could be something you want to address. And the full moon in Cancer, although we don't really want to be working on that heavy stuff and clearing trauma, if you can find the space to spend a bit of time yourself, the Cancer full moon is about trauma. So it might just come up anyway, so it's a bit of a heads up. I'm afraid of commitment. Oh, so that's interesting, because this is for the feminine. There's a bit of a vibe of that. I'll be able to see when I watch it back, but there's a bit of a vibe of that, isn't it? Like, I feel this feminine energy is really quite an overthinker. Again, I can't stand when they give me ones like this, but it does kind of just take out resonates, but oh, right, because I'm like, why have you done that? Because I don't like that. Because, like I just said, that confuses the hell out of me when I've got other people referring to a feminine that is the divine masculine. That confuses the hell out of me. So they wouldn't give me it that this is the masculine. But what I'm getting is it's like this is a divine feminine energy that is possibly fallen into a bit of a runner energy. So it feels like a feminine energy that's not. I don't know, there's not really a non-dickhead way to say this. This feminine is not as far on the journey as most of the time is what I channel into, because it's like there's still some sort of fear of intimacy, fear of commitment there. There's an unhealthy attachment. So, oh my God, and that song is, so you know what I mean? Like it could be that this feminine, if this is you could be like involved with someone else. And that's unhealthy attachment. Could even just be casually, do you know what I mean? But it's like, because you're afraid of commitment, it's like, yeah, but that is keeping, and then yeah, you're in your head, so you're like, well, they're not here, so I'm just going to do this kind of thing. But it's like, yeah, let's just see. Let's see. So what's coming? Interesting. I did say that. There's fear here in this one. So where is this masculine at? If the masculine comes out as being like quite feminine and there feels energy, this feels like twins that are, I don't know, there's something going on here though. Masculine energy, fuckery or anything, laugh. Do you know, I saw that when I was shuffling and then it's come out. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Laugh. So the masculine could be in a bit of a dark place, a dark night of soul, or they might have been working hard, like, but they basically need a bit of playtime. Could be a workaholic. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So are we dealing with a pair of twin flames that are both, I don't know, playing games or something? Because that is another spin on that. So I'm just thinking that I'm tempted to go and look at the words of that song. But it's like two people that are like too proud to say to one another they want to be with each other, and they're going one step further that they're actually fooling around, both are fooling around with others. I mean, that is something that divine masculines do, but it's not really a divine feminine thing, or the ones that I attract anyway. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Some good shit is about to happen, yeah, and you see, it would be through self-sabotage. So if you're a masculine that's watching this and it's resonating, just be careful, because it's like, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. And some good shit is about to happen, don't let your issues fuck it up. That really does feel like it's like, oh shit, I've just realised something. I'm asking about the fuckery and there's something painful. Oh, this could be what they've already done, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, look, fun, carefree, laughing, having fun, getting drunk kind of things. And, whatever you're going to do, don't do it. And then it's like they've done it and it's like through self-sabotage. That's another spin on it. But either it's a warning or it's like, this is what's happened that's going to be upsetting for the feminine. Um, Childhood wounding is influencing my actions, and I mean that just clarifies that, yeah, self-sabotage. And this was oh my god, sorry to laugh, but holy shit, this was just a fling. And this was just a fling as the false woman. Oh, oh my god. Obstacles. Afraid of commitment. Both people have got some kind of fear of commitment, but I miss you. Yeah, I listen, the moons and Pisces, I pick up on the dark stuff. I really do feel that this masculine has had a one night stand with someone, and I think it's got to do with who it is. That's how it's going to hurt. It's something like that. I don't think that's like a long-term false pair. I think there's a long-term false person, but I think there's something deeper going on there too. Um, right, okay, so um what should be done? Dolphins. But if any of this is resonating with you, I think it's just, well, let's see what spirits say, but it's like, that really has come about because with what I'm picking up with the feminine, it's like the feminine's got a fear of commitment, and therefore I think you're actually projecting your worst fears, like visualizing it, thinking about it. You could even be talking about it, and that's what's a weird thing with twin flames. Then it actually manifests because you spent too much time thinking about the worst possible outcome and then it happens. So just be very careful of that. That's what I can help people with. Um, but everything can be overcome on the twin flame journey because it's all about forgiveness, unconditional love. But let's see what comes out. What what should be done by the feminine? And don't make this your story if it's not, because like I said, that stuff that's coming out, quite specific. Set your sights higher, increase your standards, expect more for yourself, don't settle. Yeah, it really does fit. So this feminine from, where does that do that? I channeled one today. Oh, it was in the Twin Flame Therapy, and it was like, again, whatever's going on today, it's like I'm tapping into some of the feminines that aren't as confident, have got low self-esteem. And we've all been there at some point on the Twin Flame journey. Not everybody's reached that inner balance or unconditional love. And some of us have been in that for quite a while, but you're always healing yourself on the journey. But it's just this feminine has settled for less, and then the masculine settled for less, and also basically this feels like two people have really self-sabotaged, but actually uniquely, because this is in the same area. Like, it feels like two people have settled for others, whether it be serious or casual relationships, when really they want each other. So it's real childhood wounding. Um, And this feminine's now guided to be hermit and spending time alone, definitely detaching from whoever it is if you have got some kind of karmic energy. Make time to relax, be still and enjoy solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. Yeah, because the thing is, it's like if you're a feminine that's connected with this, it's like you're settling for less than what you deserve. And therefore the masculine is. Um right, the wisdom of the oracle. Did I bring that through? I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. So what have we got for the feminine with what should be done? So don't settle for less than you deserve and spend time healing. Why? Oh, you see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel it is like this feminine. I feel like this feminine's being guided to like question why am I settling for less than what I deserve and why, it almost kind of feels like a feminine that is in a dark night soul or a mini dark night. So like why is this all happening? Mending. But it's like I feel like I've been picking up on so much beef today with twin flames, but yeah, whatever it is that's happened, whether it's realizing that you shouldn't be settling for less than what you deserve with karmics, or I don't know, accepting poor treatment from a twin flame or something, it's like it feels like now there's this what should be done is mending it with the twin flame. So let's just see what the divine masculine gets back. This might be a case of a feminine needing to reach out to a masculine, but we'll just see. I'm not going to say that yet because I don't know yet. So what should be done by the masculine? Because you see, if you are a feminine and this is resonating, because it's only going to resonate if you're a feminine that's fooling around with other people or you've got a serious relationship with someone. So this one really isn't it for everyone today, but you'll be able to take stuff from it. It's like you can't be a hypocrite. If you want to be with your twin flame, like divine feminines at this point on the journey, the ones I attract, it's yeah, sort of doing something that's the opposite of what you really want, like settling for people that aren't what you want, which is your masculine. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not going to help you, and your masculine's going to mirror you, and they're probably going to see you times 10, like from what I've just picked up with all that shit. Because it seems like this masculine's been um taken in by a false woman or change the genders, whatever. But you know what I mean? I feel that was like a longer term relationship. I don't, or it could be like a fling, whatever you would refer to that as. But I also feel there's another thing, like it's like a one night stand with someone that's known by both people or something. Um, and it's probably to get attention. That's what I'm feeling, and my head's gone on fire when I'm saying that. So the masculine. This is what we're saying, what's your thoughts? It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. And that's why they made me say that. Because the feminine kept imagining what the worst case scenario would be. I feel the masculine actually acted out. I really do. I hate to say it, but I really do feel that on this one. Um, that's why it's important to watch your thoughts. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. This is always my card for someone's guided to book a session with me in particular, but wherever you feel guided to, um, and this is for the masculine as well, remember, so this might be like, male divine masculines or divine feminine divine masculine. It's get support, especially this could be like about hypnotherapy, like, how, if you keep self-sabotaging, particularly if it's like, what it reminds you of, like that is, now you don't have to have things like ADHD, and I could go on with all the different sorts of labels, but very impulsive behavior like that, and definitely like over sexualized behavior as well. It is spontaneous, but more than your average. It is it's self-sabotage, but also like, self-medicating is when people get, too drunk to deal with their problems and that. I mean, we'll see a lot of that. We see a lot of that every Christmas, regardless of whoever you are. You'll see it somewhere, even if it's just out and about, or it's you that's done it in the past, at least, or even still presently. But um, It feels like this masculine's, what should be done is they're being guided to seek some sort of support to stop doing that, because it deep down doesn't feel like what this masculine, what we know that because we saw the true love and the fated thing. So, oh my God, man, we're really picking up in the Pisces 12th house hidden shit tonight, and that's what I tend to do on a Pisces moon. What else should be done by this masculine? Clean it. Oh my God. 21 is world coming full circle, a karmic lesson, clean it up. I mean, it fucking makes sense, doesn't it, with what I said? Oh my God, clean it up because it's your soulmate. Like it's worth trying to mend whatever has happened here. Whether it's something known to the feminine or not, because I just feel like some of that isn't known, but it's like, or all of it, but it's like the masculine, what should be done? It's time to clean it up because you know that this is your soulmate and there's a change in the wind. That feels like the Tower card again. But this masculine's really overthinking it. And I don't feel the community are helping. There's the tribe card again, and to the sea, and they're really in their feelings, or it can be specifically things about the sea. Like, yeah, so oh man, right. Um right, so ascension, twin flame ascension. So what's going on currently? And because again, this is so specific tonight. Like this is somebody's personal reading when it's ones like this, because this isn't everybody's drama, but it has definitely homed in on someone's, right. So um feminine right now in the physical. So oh my God, wow. Wow. Clearing soulmate, clearing core wounds. So that's why listen, I get excited because it's like, I just get excited because it's a different one from it feels very different from the usual. So it's quite nice for me to get a bit of a, although it's very dramatic and sounds very painful and all that, but it's like we've all went through this somewhere, you know what I mean? It's like clearing core wounds. It's like this feminine being involved with whoever it is you've been involved with or still involved with. It is somebody you've got a karmic lesson with, but it very much feels like it is time to be wrapping that up. And it would be your personal responsibility to end something if it doesn't feel right because you know who you want to be with. And then your twin will mirror that. I mean, it could be possible that I'm picking up on past energy, this might just be your story. That would make more sense to me, but who knows? Either way, though, the feminine currently is clearing core wounds with a soulmate. Now, this is where I'd usually say that could be friends, family, whatever, but I do feel in this case it is something from the past. Right. Where's the masculine at? Oh, that's interesting. That is the card that was on the bottom and it's came out again. Path of least resistance, choose ease and grace. And I feel that's a masculine, like, do I stay in this self-sabotaging, we'll just leave it at that, self-sabotaging, hooking up with people that don't mean even nearly half as much as what my feminine means to me, or do I start moving towards the light and mending this with my twin flame, my soulmate? It's really as simple as that. Oh my God. And then they're going to be guided to do it because we've got welcome home, mission accomplished, 1111. And that's always my card for a divine masculine swimming home because it's one swan going home to their swan. But it's like, because swans are about true love. But again, this is a good example of that, that there's going to be some painful conversation, information that's exchanged, I feel. Um, which is, let's face it, it's going to be the case for all twin flames somewhere along the line, whether it's real past stuff or more present past stuff. Um, right. So, and now it's Cancer after that. Oh, that card's shot out already. Oh, yeah, okay, so that fits with what I've just got as well. So, and I'm burping, that's when I'm clearing energy. So the result of all of this is your soul is preparing to reconnect, trust in the process. So this, I mean, I've just saw this is really interesting. I've just saw heart-to-heart conversations to honestly discuss your feelings with one another. And then there's the coffee card. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. But I'm getting a sense in that like there is going to be like an actual reunion where you might be meeting for a literal coffee to have a heart-to-heart, or I don't know, like, whether you see each other serendipitously or somebody asks to meet you, or they come to yours or something, or you go there is something like that, right? But am I feeling like this is like am I feeling I don't feel like this is as soon as I mean, let's because I'm like, no, because Christmas is like literally it's so funny that like, Christmas is at the weekend. So my feeling would be that this could potentially for some people that resonate with this, there could be like a Merry Christmas involved, and that would make sense if there's like if this feminine at least, even if the masculine isn't with if the feminine is with someone else, it's like a way in, a Merry Christmas. Um, look at this, unrequited love. Yeah, I feel that's talking about the feminine or the masculine or both. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So again, it feels like I say, one or all, you heard what's come through, but somebody's with someone that there's like it's unrequited, like it's not, and it's like settling for less. And at some point, both people have settled. Basically, it's both not what people want because they want each other. Oh God, I'm mixing up all my words. But basically, whoever these people are with, they're not bothered about them as much because they're bothered about each other. And it's just been self-sabotaging because they can't face one another. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you're experiencing. Okay, so someone is like in the distant horizon making a journey home after they've been betrayed. And like what's come through as well, also I feel there's been some self-sabotaging behaviours that won't be great for when they connect with the feminine, but it's like in a way it kind of actually makes a lot of sense if this feminine is with someone too. But there's definitely lines that can be cross-looked. Oh my God, temptation, as I said that. Think carefully about a situation already channeled. It just feels like somebody didn't and they went ahead with it and they're in regret now. That could be about a long-term relationship, but I just felt with the fun card coming out and I was already feeling it. It's like somebody had a drunken one-night stand and it just feels too close to home. True love comes when you least expect it, but the point is there's going to be a heart-to-heart. Your souls are going to merge at some point and it's true love. So whatever it is, all this drama, it can be overcome. I'm going to tap out of this now though, because I'm hoping the next one's going to be some true love shit, because this is true love, but there's some kind of painful conversations coming too, and I mean it is the house of communication. So right, I'm going to end this one here. So if you'd like your own, please email me, and more than likely going to be January, unless it depends on what you get. If you want to book in for a live Zoom, like you can book it now, and then we can get a date in for January. Like I said, it's probably going to be mid-January onwards. Other than that, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, watch Cancer when I do that too. I'm about to do it now. See you later.